targeting local businesses is a huge advantage when searching for new clients, but the most common methods are so saturated that you won't get great results. That's why I'll share a new way to find local businesses that no one else talks about. Currently, there are three main methods of finding local businesses: using Google Maps, browsing social media, and lastly, searching review databases like Yelp to find whoever you're looking for. But these methods aren't new, and everyone uses them so much that the leads you'll find most likely get hundreds of cold messages a day. With my new method, we'll avoid all of that. The method is finding and using government and other business repositories. Now, if that's all you wanted to hear, you got your dopamine and you're ready to click off, go ahead. But for everyone else who can actually pay attention for more than a minute, let me give you an example. All countries have some kind of publicly accessible company databases where you can find any information about any company you want. And these databases are probably the most accurate databases out there because they show the exact legal information about the company, contact information, things that other directories have no access to. Now, the government databases might be harder to use and navigate because they're not built just for you to scrape them and use them, but if you're smart about it, it will be like a gold mine. For example, UK has a super simple company search, and because it shows all the registered companies, you're likely to find ones that don't show on Google Maps, don't have a Facebook page, or anything else. Fresh and uncontacted businesses. And it's much easier to use than you think. You click on advanced search, select all the settings you want, and add a SIC code. SIC code is simply a code that businesses use to show what kind of business activity they're doing. You search it up right here. It can be anything like restaurants, cafes, hairdressing salons, whatever, right? And you just search. You'll get tens of thousands of results. And the best part is that you don't have to scrape anything. You can just download a CSV right here. Of course, you might want to add a city you're targeting, but like I said, you don't have to spend any time scraping because it puts together a CSV for you. Just download it and use it. I do suggest to pay attention to certain settings like company status and company type, because there are no reason to be reaching out to closed companies or charities. Well, maybe you have a reason, but most of the time, especially if the company is closed, no one is gonna respond. And this UK government repository has so many SIC codes that you can filter out by, that you can get super specific and target the exact lead you want. Now, I know you might not be targeting UK. That's the reason why I'm not done talking. It makes sense that I couldn't look at each and every country in the world and find their exact government company databases. But that's not a bad thing. If you spend a lot of time searching to find a database in your country, it's a good thing. You'll have an advantage. Access to leads that not many other people have access to just because other people are often too lazy. And if the website you just found isn't popular, you just found gold, my friend. And trust me, all countries have their own databases. If you can find ones created by the government, you'll find unofficial ones. For example, in Lithuania, you can find every single company by going to a Lithuanian company directory. This one is even more up to date compared to the UK database. The advanced search has so many filters that will help you target anyone you want. And I'm almost 100% sure you can find something similar in your country. For example, US has a directory for each of their state, although they might be hard to access, require VPN and other smart things. But if you put enough work, you'll find databases like this that allows you to filter over 60 gigabytes of company data and find any company based on their city or state. If you find any page that doesn't allow you exporting, I suggest checking out this video to see how to scrape any website. Literally. Bye.